Value of Time, the Hare and the Turtle. In this story, we will learn the importance of utilizing time wisely. In a lush, green forest, there lived a boastful hare named Hare and a diligent tortoise named Tommy. Hare was known for his speed, and he never hesitated to broadcast his fast-running abilities. Tommy, on the other hand, was slow but steady and always made sure to complete his tasks on time. One sunny morning, as the animals gathered by the river for a drink, Hare challenged the forest creatures.
I bet none of you can beat me in a race. I'm the fastest animal in the forest.
Tommy, fed up with Hare's constant gloating, accepted the challenge.
I'll take that bet, Hare. Let's race and see who really is the fastest.
The animals gasped. How could Tommy, the slowest animal, think he could beat Hare? Hare laughed so hard he nearly fell over.
Tommy, you're no match for me. You think you can take me down? This will be a cakewalk. I'll leave you in the dust.
The animals decided the race would be held the next day. The start line was at the big oak tree, and the finish line was at the top of the hill. Everyone was excited to see the outcome. The next morning, the forest was buzzing with excitement. Animals of all kinds gathered to watch the race. At the starting line, Hare and Tommy prepared themselves. Mrs. Owl, the wisest and forest's esteemed elder, loudly declared,
"And now, my dear racers, is the time to show your speed. On your marks, get set, go!"
The starting signal sent the two racers dashing off. The forest animals cheered for both Hare and Tommy. With a burst of speed, Hare sprinted ahead, quickly building a significant lead, but Tommy adopted a more measured approach with his slow and steady pace. Hare, confident in his inevitable victory, decided to take a nap under a shady tree halfway up the hill.
I have plenty of time,
he thought, closing his eyes. Meanwhile, Tommy fixed a steady gaze on finish line and continued his steady climb, never once stopping or slowing down. Hours passed, and Hare awoke to the sound of chirping birds. He looked around and realized that Tommy was nowhere in sight. He thought,
oh well, I'm still way ahead, no rush.
Hare climbed the hill at a relaxed pace, pausing periodically to exchange warm greetings with friends. He was convinced that Tommy was lagging far behind. As Hare neared the top of the hill, he was shocked to see Tommy slowly but surely making his way toward the finish line. Panic set in, and Hare sprinted as fast as he could. But it was too late. With one final push, Tommy crossed the finish line just seconds before Hare. The forest erupted in cheers. Tommy had done the impossible. Hare, panting and exhausted, couldn't believe his eyes. He asked,
How did you beat me?
Tommy declared,
My speed may be slow, but I understand the value of time. I utilize my time efficiently, proving that slow and steady can indeed win the race.
Humiliated by his unexpected defeat, Hare sulked back home. Determined to prove his speed wasn't just for show, he planned for a rematch. Hare challenged Tommy to another race. This time, however, he promised himself he wouldn't take any naps or make unnecessary stops. Tommy agreed to the rematch. And once again, the forest buzzed with excitement. The animals gathered at the starting line, eager to see if Hare had learned his lesson. With a loud, piercing hoot, Mrs. Owl declared,
"Ready, set, go!"
And off they went, showing their determination and speed on full display. Hare raced ahead, but this time he kept glancing back, making sure Tommy wasn't gaining on him. As he neared the halfway point, he felt confident he had a solid lead. But suddenly, he noticed a detour that seemed like a shortcut. Without hesitation, he took the new path, thinking he'd easily outsmart Tommy. However, Hare's shortcut proved to be a challenging terrain. It was filled with obstacles such as fallen branches and thick underbrush. As Hare struggled with the challenging terrain, he lost precious time, whereas Tommy stayed on the original path, closing the gap and gaining the upper hand. As Harry stumbled back onto the main path, his hopes were dashed by the sight of Tommy steadily approaching the finish line. Desperation fueled Harry's legs, and he sprinted with all his might. But Tommy's consistent pace paid off, and he reached the finish line first once more. The animals cheered louder than ever on Tommy's triumphant win. With wide smiles and warm hearts, they offered heartfelt congratulations. Harry, defeated and humbled, approached Tommy and admitted,
I guess I haven't truly valued time. I thought speed was everything, but you've shown me that persistence and using time wisely are just as important.
With a gentle smile, Tommy said,
Harry, my friend, it's never too late to learn and grow. Time is a precious gift, and our success is determined by how we utilize it.
From that day on, Harry changed his ways. He still loved to run fast, but he no longer wasted time boasting or taking unnecessary breaks. The moral of the story is that time is a precious resource. It's not just about how fast you are, but how wisely you use your time is the key to success. The end.